happening here, I'll consider them a pullback. That is a tendency for this market to pull up and give us a shift and continue what to the what upside, right? So it's throughout on Monday, I've not taken any trade. Then today being Tuesday, 2nd of December 2025. So as price was pulling down, I said, okay, since 1 hour structure has not aligned yet for me, let me go to what 5 minutes. First of all, I went to 15-minute chart. I did not actually, spot what I wanted to see properly. I just scrolled down to 5 minutes. I noticed that 5 minutes actually gave me what I wanted, which 15 minutes also happened to, show us here. So immediately, I just went to 5 minutes. Now, there's something you need to pay attention. On 5 minutes, I'm not going to say this 5 minutes, I should be reading the market like this. No. On 5 minutes, what I am still looking at for is what? A higher low that made what? A higher high, structural. Then I'll now start looking for if the market has been pulling back to do what? To continue to the upside. All right? So now, when I open my chart on 5 minutes, I paid attention. I noticed that here was a new high that made this low. You can see this low. This low then made a what? A new higher high. So basically, since this low is still present, meaning that anything happening inside here, anything happening all inside here is just noise or pullback, which can be bearish for market to flip to buy and repeat same principles. But unfortunately, people that bought this market here or started seeing confirmation here, bought a little bit, market pushed up a little bit, and then do what? Break to the downside, making what? A lower low. It has broken this external higher low. Now it has broken the external higher low, made what? A lower low. This low, this particular point is lower low because it's lower than this low. Is lower than this low. Here is lower than this low. So it made a lower low. Now, on this 5-minute chart, the trend has switched to bullish because of what? Structure has been broken. The trend has shifted. The trend has changed from bullish to bearish because of what? Structure has been broken. Now, what are you expecting to see? You're expecting to wait for a pullback. Now, on this pullback, you pay attention to the highs and lows, how the market is forming the highs and lows. Remember, the pullback now is just telling you that buyers are forcing the market, battle zone. Since you are trading alignment, all right? Since you are trading alignment, what you should do now is to wait for a shift inside that pullback. Once the market makes a shift, which you happen to see here, now price has been making higher highs. You made this higher low, you push this highest point, push this lowest point, now made this highest high. Now, this is what? A pullback happening. This one was displaying bullish. Obviously, you can see it. Now, I'm not putting mind in the 1 hour direction that this is higher low. Yes, I know that it's higher low forming on 1 hour, but currently on 5 minutes, I am just reading the structures on 5 minutes. Take advantage of it. Now, this market made a higher low here, pushed to this higher high. You see, the market traded back to the higher low, failed to break higher low, and then do what? Also failed to break the previous higher high. Now, made what? A shift. Now, it has made a shift back to what? To sellers. Remember, the external has been selling. External is lower low making. Then it's trying to do lower high. But on that lower high, you need to pay attention to how the market is displaying. If it's structural, you wait for a shift. Unless it's candle-based structures, you wait for sellers clue setting in. Just pay attention to how this flow is moving, how the market is giving you the other flow here. You can see how the buyers push market to this highest point, sellers push market to this lowest point, buyers push market to this highest point, seller push market to this lowest point, push market to this highest point. Now, this higher low was what? Broken, making a shift. Now, since a shift has happened, because of what? Shift confirmed that yes, sellers are also regaining or have also regained inside the internal structure. Now, there must be a pullback. On that pullback, now you are just looking for sales clue. Whatever clue that you're looking, you pay attention, any price action that related to sell that you see, that is market confirming itself. Now he started pushing lower, higher highs, higher low. He made higher high. He pushed down, started doing what? Consolidation. I paid attention, reading the candles. I noticed after this consolidation, price did what? Price push high inside this candle, push low, push high, push higher low based on candles, then made a lower high, breaking below, lower low. Now I'm reading it based on candles. You see, based on candles, it's aligned. There's also a tendency that now you say, okay, you want market to break this consolidation point before you enter. You can see, once market just break it below, you know that the testing here, you just do what? Enter from here. You can see how I entered, I aligned myself back. So basically now, at the end of the day, regardless of all what this market has been doing here, do you know that at the end of the day, like the thing practically, or should I say automatically, comes back to repeat lower low on 5-minute charts. That is exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if you're really understanding me. If you watch this video to the end, congratulations, because you've really cracked one of the hardest code that most people have been trying. Look, trading is not the way you think. Trading is alignment. Like the signals will be obvious if you pay attention to what is going on, guys. So you see how I call it beautiful trade using 5-minute structures. When I say anybody can trade on 1 minute, I used to be surprised. 5 minutes, I'll be like, yo, 5 minutes, how? Not knowing that, yes, you should also read it the way you read 1 hour. Read it the same way. Now, imagine, you see how the market has been moving. Imagine, yes, it made what? A lower low. I did not sell immediately. I started waiting, observing for the market to come back, to be in line, to be in tone, and sell off again. You see? So basically, imagine from here now that this market made a lower low. All this point was me waiting. All this point was me waiting. Almost 5 hours plus was me waiting. You see? Now, if you don't have patience to sit down and wait for 5 hours or wait for 5 hours for this market to really align, possibly you have got stopped out, trying to trade the noise, because all these things here is noise. So basically, you're not thinking that you can trade anything, you can trade everything. No, trade the market alignment, trade the flow, trade the reputation, trade the pattern, the reputation. That is what you should be trading. All right. So now you can see that was how I call this beautiful trade on gold, 200 pips. That was our 1:3 RR today, and it was really amazing. I didn't send this signal to my Telegram channel because of what I took the trade on 5 minutes, and I don't often do that. I focus on 1 hour. So if you are looking to join my Telegram community, go to my bio and click the link and join the community, guys. So here comes the end of this video. Please, lastly, you need to work on your belief system towards this market. Your belief system. Look at before the trade. This was before the trade then. I screenshotted it on 1 hour. Believe, because most of us, we don't believe what the market is presenting. We don't believe what we are seeing. Yes, we don't believe what we are seeing. We don't believe it. We don't believe what you are seeing. So, and that alone really is really playing with our minds. Our mind is playing us. Yes. Believe what you are seeing and see how your game changes. And I'm still saying it that change the trader, the trading changes. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And also make sure that you watch my videos so well. Pay attention, pay close attention to what I'm saying and get something tangible for yourself. Hoping to see you guys at the top. And also, hoping to see testimonies from this video. I so much believe that. Yep.